Hello everybody, as I am MasterMonsters and you a brand new Let's Play. Every time I say that because the last time I recorded about 2 minutes, I forgot to turn on and record microphone. Oh well. It's not really like I did a lot anyway. I did the intro, that was about it, and... the hell was that noise? Ugh, sticky keys. I hate when you accidentally press shift instead of Z. Anyway. You may be wondering, why am I doing this game? I hate this game. I don't really hate it, but I very much dislike it. Because this game is the embodiment of wasted potential. And I mean the very embodiment of wasted potential. Oh crap, did I press start at the title screen? I don't think I did. I mean, this is probably just the intro. Oh well. I can see the town from here, so quite a much from here. Think we can trust our intel? I find... yeah, I have the frame rate a little bit too high. Alright, so I really don't know why I have this high. Oh yeah, it's to counter out lagging. It's to counter out lag from recording. If you want where that green square is, that's nothing. I mean, that circle. It's nothing. It's because I have Z soft camera running, even though I'm not using it to record this. I was testing recording it. I mean, I test record the simulator SNES GT. What did I say? SNES? I meant SNES GT with it, and it did not work very well. So now I'm just using Hypercam. I finally found a good emulator. I mean, a good recorder budget. I mean, not budget. Balance. Softcam is really, really good for RPG Maker test vid or RPG Maker gameplay vids. When I upload gameplays to my games, and Terraria. Hypercam is good for most emulation. So you might be wondering why I'm editing this game. I dislike it very much. Well, Cool Impact said one thing that made me think when I was watching his LP of Legend of Light. If you LP a game, you have to try to like it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to like this game. You know, my first recording of this, I pretty much lambasted everything. I think I turned more that I didn't like. Yeah, I might as well mention one thing I really don't like of the story right now. In the intro, I think it was like Simple Snow, doesn't really matter. Said, why do we have to help this unicorn? When both Snips and Smells are both unicorns. They were also both 4 to 5 years old, maybe 8. In the TV show, are completely harmless and are overall not a threat. Why are they Biggs and Wedge? Ha, that's not even the first ounce of bad cast choice in this game. Literally, Twilight Sparkle as Terra is the only good casting choice I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, who would you expect for, say, Sabin? Big Macintosh, right? You know, Sabin, a brute monk. Well, not a brute, but a monk who was extremely physically athletic, powerful, suplexed a train, as well as many other things. Who would you expect from Big Macintosh or even Applejack? Just expected to be disappointed, that's all I'm gonna say. Imperial-powered armor? We're being invaded! Why are they humans? Why are they humans? There aren't any humans in My Little Pony. Unless you count that one human that was in Gen 1 or G1. That one princess in G1 who was a villain. Unless you count her. Oh, and that custom sprite looks pretty terrible. Okay, it's not that bad. I do sort of like the art style of that monster, but it clashes with all the other art styles and just doesn't fit. Okay, do you trigger an enemy up front over here? Needlessly, that said, that sprite still doesn't look very good. It kind of looks like it like a really low quality frame, single frame of a like a clay. You know those really weird GBA games that try to be ultra advanced looking. So they have like this weird claymation, almost like animation. There were a lot of games that did it, but the only ones I can think of off the top of my head is Crash Bandicoot and Crash. And what was that Crash game that was like an beat 'em up? Any of that and Aragon, which was a pretty good RPG actually. I was surprised to see how decent Aragon was, but it looks like a single frame in one of those games. Now, I'm going to try to mention positives when I see positive. And I gotta say, I really do like the face sets. Even though, you know, that doesn't look like Snips or Snails in the very least. At all. And Twilight's is actually pretty crappy too, but which one actually had a really good face set? I think, or a face. I think it was Rainbow Dash or Applejack. I think it was Applejack. Her face actually looked really, really good. And not like my games where I just kind of rip them from the show, and they look pretty crappy in my honest opinion. That's just my game though. I'm trying not to mention my game as much as possible because that'll make me seem like a bias, and that's the worst thing you want to seem like when you're doing a Let's Play or ranting or reviewing anything. One second. Okay, just making sure I was recording from the microphone. And another thing you have to do when you do reviews, rants, or Let's Plays of games, or stuff that you don't really like, you have to give credit where credit is due. Another thing I really like is I like this Twilight sprite for now. But I should probably mention, I don't like the sprites in this game at all. They're anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic just doesn't look right for ponies at all. Should probably mention the enemy design right now. I don't like it. There's a lot, if I recall correctly, there's a lot of humans. And I don't like that. It just feels lazy. It's lazy. That's not a nitpick. That's pure out laziness. Enemy design is honestly one of my favorite things with RPGs. I love really good enemy design. Anyway. Wait, who did heal? Twilight or Smith? Good, Twilight. I think I'm gonna wait till I can blast it. Okay, and with stats, Twilight is your basic mage, but I think she also has some decent attack power. I think that's how Terra works. Ooh. No, wait, that's Celeste. Celeste is the one with decent attack power, but really good magic. I think Snell has the most HP, and he has more HP than Snips. Might be wrong with that. That might just because I haven't healed Snips. It's a really easy boss fight. The only time you should ever get hit in a boss is if you accidentally use a skill right before it transforms, so it hits it when it transforms, which, surprisingly enough, happens quite a bit. At least it does when you're reckless like I am, usually, until I did that careful strategy of just hitting it as soon as it turns, then not hitting it again. Anyway, this is the first time the text becomes important, therefore I shall read it. This is the Frozen Esper. You think? Try out. Hey, what's the matter? Oh, okay. Do you know something we don't? The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? I don't like the fonts from this game. I don't. Wah! Also, Simpsons Smells are completely out of character. And believe it or not, they have some of the more character in the show. I'm not saying that as a, I meant, as a side characters, didn't mean as an insult for the show, but they have more character than most side characters. So they should be in character. And again, they should also be 8 years old. Completely harmless. Unicorns, not mech riders, not mechs, or Imperial mech forces, I think they're called. I haven't played Final Fantasy 6 in a while. Snails, where are you? What's happening? The problem is, My Little Pony personality, or the Final Fantasy 6 personalities. Okay, good, I got it. Gosh, don't fit these characters at all. And I'm gonna end the part off now. Bye, guys. Have a great day.